Hey everyone, and welcome back to the second devlog on this series where I aim to build an online comic collaboration tool. Last week I was not able to spend as much time on the project as I'd like to have. This is due to being very busy with my day job, and part of that has been building some Android UI. So it was my first venture into building Android UI, and I find it very interesting and very exciting, and it's the reason why I haven't, because I get home and I do a little bit more on that as well. But I did manage to get a few things fixed this week, so I would like to take you through them now. This is the project dashboard page, which you're familiar with from last week, but there's a couple of new additions. I've added the ability to archive your projects. The reason for archiving projects is that when I release this to the public, I want to have two kind of levels to deletion. One is an archive and one is delete. Archiving allows you to say you don't want to work on that project anymore, but it won't delete the data from our server. And then the other one is deleting, which will completely delete it from the server. The reason for this is that the project is going to have paid tiers eventually, and one of the things I wanted to get in place was the ability to have a certain number of archive projects and a certain number of live projects. So on the dashboard I've just added a simple button here for now, which is show archived, which when clicked will show your archive projects. Archive projects are now, the images are grayed out, so whatever image you have will be grayed out, and then you can unarchive your project, which will bring it back to life. When you're inside your project, if you go to settings, there's a new button called archive project. Clicking the archive project will archive your project and bring you back to the dashboard. As you can see, that is now gone. So that's my first little addition to that series. Obviously you can still delete projects, so that helps. The next thing is, within the project, I've updated the scripts page, the script editor, to now the delete page works. So for example, if I put a little bit of text here, and then I'll save that, and then just go back to the first page just to show you that the page has changed. Go to the third page again, there's that text, and press delete. That page is now gone, and you can click save. One of the things that I've been toying with as an idea is putting revision history into this. It's something that I'm designing and I've put on the backlog as a nice feature to have. I just need to calculate how I'm going to get that to work in the most database efficient way, but I will be thinking about that, and I might do a live stream on how I approach that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll post a notification when that's going to happen. The last thing that I started working on also was in the project page is this new page manager. Now I don't know what I'm going to call this yet, but essentially what you're going to be able to do is define a series of columns, and then, so for example here, script, pencils, inks, colors, lettering done, that I've just made, because that's the general process of creating a comic page. And then you can drag and drop tickets along those, so you can, like, this doesn't work as yet, but you can add a page. It would start in this first column, and then you gradually drag them from column to column as it progresses. And I want you to be able to click on those tickets and get more information, and then those tickets will be anchors for other stuff that will go on in these other settings sections. So for example, there's a bit later on where you can see all your media for your project, and that includes media that's attached to pages, and you'll be able to comment on those images. So that's where I'm at the moment. I'm currently working on how I'm going to do my board, and as you can see, I've made a list of just a rough outline of how I want these designs to work. This is something that I'm just thinking of right now, so this could all change, but essentially you'll have these tickets, and your board information will contain categories and tickets, the IDs to those tickets. The tickets will live in a separate database to the board information, and stuff like that. So if you'd like to see a live stream of any of this, please leave a comment below and I'll try and arrange one over the next couple of days. And thank you for joining. If you have any suggestions for features and stuff you'd like to see in this software as a comic creator, please leave a comment below. And if you can spare the couple of seconds, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting us up the board when people search for devlogs. So thank you again, and catch you next week. Thank you. Bye.